What a breakfast this was going to be. Suddenly, something grabbed his pole right out of his hands. From out of the water came a creature like nothing he'd ever seen. Runner was stunned and too frozen to move. He couldn't even call for help. He was so afraid. He tried to climb down and run for help, but he stumbled and fell. In an instant, the beast grabbed him by the arm. He tried to pound the beast with his other arm. The monster let go of his arm and went for Runner's head. By this time, the others heard splashing and calls for help. They came running, but they were helpless to do anything.
Help! 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 Help!
Tyrone heard the calls for help.
Help!
It's Runner. He needs me,
thought Tyrone. In a flash, he was at the river and ready to dive in and save his friend. Everybody say, "Go, Tyrone!"
Go, Tyrone!
Tyrone jumped on the back of the beast and pounded him with his fists. Then he started biting him hard on the nose. Sergeant Carter was hoping for a clear shot, but the beast kept thrashing in the water. Surfer Dude heard the commotion and he came running too. He threw his sandals at the beast, but it was no use. For once, Bolin was not laughing at Tyrone. In fact, he was speechless. Runner was gasping and trying to drag himself out of the water. He turned to a man in blue and he asked,
Who are you?
The man in blue reached out to help and said,
Call me Scuba Man.
Runner said,
Well, you're forbidden to be...
And then he lost consciousness. The men had left to get more help and weapons. Tyrone was getting weaker, but he did not stop biting the beast. Those strong white choppers were all he had to fight with. The men returned, but it was too late. They saw the monster submerge into the water, taking Tyrone under with him. Everybody say, Poor Tyrone. Then, right before their very eyes, up came Tyrone, waving his hands in the air, this time not in fear, but in victory. Everybody clap for Tyrone. He was very happy, but very tired as he collapsed onto the shore and tried to pull himself up the bank. Once he recovered his strength, the men started hugging and thanking him. Bolin had tears in his eyes, and he said to Tyrone,
You're the bravest man I've ever seen! Oh, yeah, bro. You made the water safe again for us surfers. Cool, man. Who is this guy?
asked Tyrone. Oh, well, it didn't matter. All that mattered was that the intruder had been found and eliminated. Private Green radioed back to the base with the good news that the terrorist was dead.
The terrorist is dead.
Private Neargarter also radioed back for a rescue vehicle and medics.
We need a rescue vehicle and medics.
Today was a very big day at Fort Bumble. The president had come in honor of Private First Class Tyrone Shoelaces. Tyrone was about to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor for his outstanding bravery and heroism. His courage saved the lives of his fellow soldiers and the small community of Dollville. The president had nothing but praise and gratitude for Tyrone. Of course, Runner wouldn't have missed this for anything. Tyrone was all smiles as the president reached out and showed Tyrone the Medal of Honor. Runner was still in a lot of pain, but he was there telling everyone,
Ty's my best friend. He stuck by me. He saved my life.
And then Tyrone humbly accepted the medal as the president proudly pinned it to his chest. The president posed for pictures and offered words of encouragement to the residents of Dollville.
Citizens of Dollville, I will not rest knowing there are beasts out there. We'll not give up on this war against swamp monsters. And I assure you, citizens of Dollville, that no swamp monsters will attack here again. This kind of thing will not happen again on my watch.
Tyrone tried to be patient, but finally he asked,
Mr. President, is this going to be a while? 'Cause I got to go to the bathroom.
Tyrone Shoelaces was a hero. He had gained the respect and admiration of his fellow soldiers. He was the man of the hour, and he was never afraid again.